Royal Rumble is now been and gone. So now we are going to move on. As they always say, it was drill it into your head. It is the road to WrestleMania.
69 days as of Monday Night Raw.
Yes. Yeah. They do not stop with the promo as soon as Royal Rumble is done.
Are we feeling the pirate theme?
No, I don't really care. Because it's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
What's the music? Who's the artist this year?
It's just the pirate theme.
It's going to be most likely some Pirates of the Caribbean rip off. I don't know. Because it's that Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Don't they usually have like an actual song?
Yeah, but I don't know what they're going to use because it's not going to be some summer thing. It's not going to be some. I don't know what they're going to use.
Right, because
MGK
it was
Pitbull
and stuff when they was in
Rider.
Diddy.
The best one for me was MGK, man. That's a good
Invincible.
Yeah, I love that song.
But that wasn't the one when he got powerbombed to Kevin Owens, was it? That was amazing.
Wait, was
that was a Raw. That was a Raw.
Right.
No, I'm thinking, yeah. That was amazing. Good, nice, yeah.
31 was cool. Kid Ink was there, and that song with it was a producer song. Like the song, the person who made the song was a producer. That you don't hear their vocals. One of them producers, like Harris or whatever. But,
right, okay, fair
Calvin
enough.
Harris, but
Yeah. But when you said Kid Ink, I was thinking, like, why are you talking about that rock star? That's Kid Rock. Remember?
Right, yeah.
Kid Ink was there.
Yeah, Kid Ink's the rapper.
He had his song, and then there was another song, but I can't remember who the artist was.
He did another one with Chris Brown as well. That song with Chris Brown, Kid Ink.
Yeah, but he's talking about WrestleMania theme.
Oh, my bad.
So
my bad,
the WrestleMania, there was two WrestleMania
Sorry.
songs. Kid Ink
Yeah.
had one, and the other main song.
The only WrestleMania song that sticks out to me lately was that Green Light song that was played.
It was pretty.
I did like that song,
but it was good, especially when you're in the crowd and you hear everyone doing the fucking
and Flo Rida, My House.
Yeah.
This is my.
I hate Flo Rida.
What?
I hate him.
He's not that bad.
He's just a steroid. I don't know. It's just, and that ridiculous segment he had that amounted up to nothing backstage when he shoved Heath Slater. And then that was just like, okay, whatever.
But let's hope that this year we get a decent WrestleMania theme song.
Yeah, hopefully. Yeah, I don't know what they're gonna use, but they should bring back Evanescence. That was good.
Evanescence.
Not Evanescence.
Rise by David Guetta. That's the song I was thinking.
Oh, right. Okay, fair enough.
That was gonna bug me, man.
The No Way Out song. Bring me back to life.
Yeah, but just Evanescence.
Because where's Evanescence?
No.
Wow.
Evanescence.
Isn't it?
No. Ask him what you have to look for when you play in GTA. What is it that you go through? Go on, ask him.
I can't remember.
What's when you want to get food? What are you going through on GTA?
When you get food on GTA,
or you want to get your arbor? don't say it. Just ask him.
Wait.
Begins with INV.
Oh wait.
Go on.
What?
Go on. Say it into the mic.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. What do you say?
Inventory.
What the hell? No, do you know what? My ex used to say this. Inventory. My ex used to say this. It's inventory.
Inventory. Idiots.
Inventory.
Fuck you, man.
It's inventory. Good grief.
Evanescence.
Inventory.
Yeah, but the band's name
ASMR that shit.
Evanescence. Yeah.
Yeah, Evanescence. My bad. But this whole time I thought it was Evanescence. They were just being special.
Evanescence.
All right, nigga, fine. My bad.
What's the what theme did they do for what?
No Way Out.
No Way Out.
Ago.
Bring me back to life.
2003.
That was when Steve Austin returned.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, right, okay.
That was
That's
amazing.
when match cards used to show every graphic for every match.
They had the best promos on that, man. Definitely. That one and obviously My Way or the Highway. Those are the two best promo videos.
I liked Crack Addict. That was WrestleMania 19.
Yes. That was good. Yeah.
More recently, I really liked. It's a song called Fire. I forgot who it's by. QVRS is the name of the band, and it's called Fire, and it was for Extreme Rules when Roman and AJ faced each other. That's a very good song.
Okay.
So check that out. And Battlegrounds when they all had the flags.
Oh yeah, I remember
What
that.
was that theme though? What was that theme song?
I've got it on my phone. I can't remember the name, but it was a. Yeah, it was a good song. But anyway,
fair enough. We digress. But yeah, of course, as we was on the little segue, as we talk about WrestleMania theme songs, we're going to be talking about this year's WrestleMania. And we like I said, we spoke about this subject last year on the first episode, actually, of Take It to the Table, of what our WrestleMania dream card we would like to see that year. Don't ask what we were thinking because that's obviously back then. So I thought let's just run that back again for this episode on this 1 year anniversary and just discuss what we would like to see on WrestleMania and what's most likely going to happen at WrestleMania. So, I'm pretty sure it's going to be about 30 matches and it's going to be about 10 hours long. And that's minus the pre-show. So,
30 matches, good lord.
I'm pretty sure that I'm not even far off, to be honest. Let's just start off with our dream matches, what we would like to see after everything that we've seen with the Rumble and also,
so not just random fantasy. This is based on what's happened.
Yeah.
Cool. Oh, it's not random fantasy.
Yeah. So start with that.
Sure. Okay, so with I just had this thought. So I'm thinking Edge and Randy Orton will be epic. It's probably going down that road.
Right.
Yes.
But prior to that, it was Randy and AJ in the mix, right? They were having a feud, and that, as far as I know, hasn't been concluded. There was the fake knee injury and all of that, and then it just kind of halted with this Edge stuff.
Yes.
So maybe triple threat: Edge, Randy, and AJ.
That would be freaking awesome.
Oh, okay.
Them two did have a little interaction, Edge and AJ.
They speared him.
He speared him, and he actually injured himself because of the spear as well. He he oversold it, and he hurt his arm apparently. So
Edge hurt his arm or AJ?
No, AJ hurt his arm. So apparently he's out for a while.
So he might not even be around for Mania.
Apparently it should be fine by then, but you just don't expect him to be in any wrestling capacity right now. So apparently he should be fine. Him and Samoa Joe are actually on the injured list right now
because of the Rumble.
Not because of the Rumble. Samoa Joe is actually because of what happened at Raw.
Yes. I wasn't sure if that was real or not. I thought that was for story.
No, that was
he did land on his head though.
Yes.
Smacked the ground.
In the suicide dive, right?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. The ground, man. Gone butt.
And
I thought that's what happened.
And they escorted him out. You did not see him.
Right.
That was all legit.
Yeah.
And he was he's definitely out for a while. And that's obviously concussions. That could be. I feel sorry for Joe. He has had ever since he went to Raw. He's been
always getting injured.
Riddled. He's
always missing Mania, and one time he had a Mania match. It was like 5 seconds against Mysterio.
Yes,
right.
So like a curse. Around that time, he always gets injured. Even when he debuted, it wasn't that long before he got injured.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, he
was supposed to have an angle with Cena one time with the Rumble.
Yes,
saying he'd eliminate Cena. And
and he messed up him. Yeah, he injured himself. Yeah, it's just.
So yeah, I mean, I do want to see Edge and Randy. I think it would be cool to just have that one-on-one personal match, but I'd be here for a triple threat as well, just
100%.
because on principle, Randy hasn't wrapped up with AJ.
Yeah.
And then AJ also has beef with Edge, technically.
Yes.
Yeah,
Perfect circle.
There's room for a triple threat. I don't know. I guess this is more fantasy booking. I just want to see Kofi have a good spot, a match at WrestleMania.
You know it's going to be for the tag title.
Yeah, I mean, he probably will be in a tag team match, but then tag team.
Are the New Day still champions now?
Yeah,
as far as I know, yes. But here's the thing: who are they facing? I don't want to see them versus Shinsuke and Cesaro. I want to see them against.
It's probably going to be like a fatal four-way. Them against the Revival, against the Usos, against Shinsuke and Cesaro, probably.
I don't know. I'll tell you what I do want to see. Who's US champion right now?
Andrade. But
spoiler. But yes. I wasn't sure. Was that a good match?
Yeah.
Him and...
Yeah, of course.
How'd you say his name?
Humberto Carrillo.
It was a weird one, though, because when I saw that match happen, first of all, Humberto Carrillo?
Yes.
Carrillo. His theme music does not work for me.
The reggaeton.
It's like a reggaeton, it's a hard reggaeton.
It is. It's hard. It's a heel theme song, actually.
It's something that would...
like a Hunico theme.
Yeah, Hunico on that little bike or whatever. This is the theme
100%.
song, but he comes out baby facing it with a cape and stuff.
But he owns it, man. I like it.
I expect him to flip and just be dancing
but then the thing is, though, is that in the match, they did that thing where he pulled back the floor.
Yep.
And then he hit Andrade with the Hamlet DDT on the floor. Mm-hmm. And then King was like, wait, he actually hit it? Kind of thing. And it was like, yeah, like he actually hit it. Because Humberto's meant to be like this baby face kind of thing. But no, he picked up the mat and DDT'd.
That was because that was revenge, though.
At the same time, it's not babyface revenge.
It's a heel.
Oh, he actually did it.
No, when there's content behind it, because you think back to if Roman did that to Seth Rollins when they were feuding back when he turned on the Shield, we'd accept it. Do you know what I mean? If there's content behind it, the face can do a heel thing and it's not considered a heel. It's not looked at as a heel move. If he randomly just did that, way out of whack. Like, it doesn't make sense. But I literally think Andrade did the same thing to him a few weeks
No,
ago.
he did.
Yeah.
So it was kind of like payback, but
eye
in the
for
same
an eye,
way, it's just
man.
like it was just kind of you just weren't expecting that from Humberto as his character. He's just not that.
Yeah,
aggressive.
it was definitely left field for him as a character because
Oh,
it,
him
yeah.
personally.
Yeah,
Okay.
100%. Yeah,
Like,
oh,
the squeaky
he did it.
clean.
yeah. I mean, I would expect that from Rey Mysterio because obviously
I was going to use him as example, the flipping
yeah,
crowbar.
exactly.
whatever
I would
he's
expect that
walking
more
around.
from him, but from
Right.
Humberto, he's meant to be this like, oh, go happy, lucky babyface luchador.
He is,
But-
and it's just
but-
like,
so that's
he
why.
DDT'd Andrade in the
Yeah.
face. Like, oh, okay, he actually
Yeah.
did it. Like,
But that was also probably to take, because apparently Andrade is suspended. Maybe it was
Yes.
to take him out.
Yeah, it's
Story
right.
about
It's
it.
right to write him off.
But
Yeah,
it was just like, that's so disappointing to hear. I mean, fair enough. I know it probably isn't what we think. It probably isn't anything as big as we think. It probably could just be that he took a med that didn't. That
it was
made-
tainted.
Huh?
It was probably tainted. Or something.
No, he
anything,
probably
yeah.
because you know they even fail it if they have the because I think Ava Marie failed it for taking what was it Adderall, that ADHD medicine.
Yeah. That makes you.
So
Yeah.
I think if you just don't declare the meds that you're taking,
Yeah.
and then it comes up on your test or whatever, then technically you consider it
Sponsored by Krispy Kremes.
So anyway, I asked on who's the US champion? Who's the Intercontinental champion?
Shinsuke.
Okay, so wow, yeah, he hasn't done anything. with that.
Exactly.
They changed the title and still nothing. But anyway, the reason why
he's kind of feuding with Braun Strowman right now, kinda.
That's most likely going to be Braun Strowman's WrestleMania moment.
Win the IC title.
well, what I was gonna say, Intercontinental or US title, I want them to bring back the 6-man ladder match for either one of those titles.
Yeah.
I mean, they
That was a
could.
very good staple of WrestleMania for a while.
It was a nice warm up. That was always the first
was,
match.
yeah.
Warms up the crowd
Yeah,
nicely.
epic, and especially when they didn't have a roof, like it was nice, man.
100%.
So, you know, that would be cool. I'd like to see that. So what have I said? I've said that. I've said the triple threat with Edge. Something good with Kofi. I'm gonna have to accept that Charlotte's at Mania in the position that she is.
I see. My
So-
thing with that again is like, so think of it. Since Charlotte came on the main roster, so what year was WrestleMania 31? I can't really think of the year. What year was it?
Probably 15, or maybe even before.
Okay,
that.
what
We're
year?
at 34 right now. The 34 is coming.
36 is coming.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Okay, cool. My bad.
Well, why? Why you ask?
Well, no, because basically, since Charlotte has debuted on the main roster,
Yeah.
right? So when they did that whole Team PCB, all that kind of crap, right? Charlotte has been in every single staple WrestleMania women's match, marquee match.
Yeah.
Because at WrestleMania 32, she was in Triple Threat as
Yeah.
the Divas champion, but she then became Women's champion. The next one, she was in the Raw Women's Fatal 4-Way. At, what's it called? The one after that, she was her versus Asuka.
Yeah.
And then last year, she was in the main event.
Okay.
So every WrestleMania since she's debuted, she's been on the card in the marquee match.
Well, this is alludes to my point. So now we know what she's gonna be in another marquee match. Just let it be a good one. If I can accept that she's got it, let it be good. Like for example, bring Nia Jax back, Charlotte and Nia Jax. I'll be there.
But
for
then
that.
I actually wouldn't be here for that because their match on Raw wasn't great. But then it's like it's a thing of in that particular match, it's like it doesn't do anything for Charlotte to win. It just hurts Nia Jax. Because Nia is meant to be like again like she's larger than life in that respect. She's meant to be like bigger than all the women, but yet to have someone like Charlotte just beat her. It's a
Well, here's hoping that Charlotte doesn't win the match. Charlotte doesn't have to win the match. Her being in the match is big enough. She doesn't have to win.
But she hasn't. Okay, she's only lost that.
Yeah, she
Oh,
can.
she's
She
a
can.
Mania,
I
but
actually
then-
don't think she will win that WrestleMania. I think it'll be too soon to give her another shot, even if she is Charlotte. I think she'll probably lose, but it will just be a Charlotte moment. So my beef is just her having the match altogether. I don't think she's even going
But
to
if
win.
she's gonna lose,
Because again, she's just like whoever. I think you said Daniel Bryan. Her losing doesn't hurt her. Because
very
she's
true,
Charlotte
yeah.
Flair.
But then it's but then okay. So if we're gonna say it from that perspective, then so who are potential people that we want her to have the match with?
Paige.
Paige is injured though.
Let Paige come back. Edge did it. Like, you know,
That's what I'm saying. Look, that's what with these neck
I actually
injuries.
thought she was gonna come back in the round because she
Yeah.
kind of hinted it on backstage.
Yeah.
Someone asked her, she's like,
Oh, you guys did you watch that?
The clips, like
The clips, the YouTube clips. Yeah, same.
Yeah.
I don't watch it in its entirety. Only when when CM Punk comes back, I watch it.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I'm saying, well, this whatever juju juice they freaking drinking now with Daniel Bryan
Juju. Oh my god.
and now Edge, anything is possible with Paige. She must be
Right.
like, yo, I want some of that.
Right,
Where's Dr. Semi? Like, where?
I am so hopeful for Paige. It's like
100%.
I wrote the tweet out and everything. I was like, because Daniel Bryan returning, it was like a feel good moment. Like because I was there for his last match on SmackDown, and it's like a thing of. So for him to return from that neck injury, it was like a big moment. For Edge to now officially be considered like to be able to return from his neck injury, saying it's like Paige just got the similar. She was categorized in the same lane as those in terms of her neck injury. So
anything's
it would
possible.
Just be great.
And by going back to Edge, it looks like he's there for the long term because apparently he signed up a multi-3-year contract. So I don't want him to be on every week. We don't need that.
Really?
Nah.
That could be the thing for Raw, because I assumed that they would
keep him there, but don't make him wrestle every fucking week.
Are you thinking more of health, or you just want him to be special?
That, yeah.
Both. I would say both. I mean,
we don't want the Lesnar treatment though.
No, we don't want the Lesnar treatment. But like I say, you can still be there, maybe in segments and whatnot, but don't wrestle every week. Like we don't. Yeah, I wouldn't want that.
Going back to Charlotte, if you want a straight answer, I haven't got a person, but what I would say is, looking at the roster, looking at Raw, looking at SmackDown, I would like a woman on the SmackDown roster to dethrone Bayley, and that person be who Charlotte faces. Any of the women on SmackDown, I'd be there for. I don't think, unless I'm overlooking and missing or forgetting, there's no woman on Raw that I'm like, yeah, I want to see that person with Charlotte. Whereas SmackDown, you've got Ember Moon, you've got Sasha Banks, I know we've seen Sasha Banks 100 times, but you know, there's potential there.
Yeah.
Raw, you've also got Naomi with the return now.
If she's moved to SmackDown, I don't know.
She's on SmackDown.
Yeah.
Let's be real now.
The woman follows her man wherever the back assumptions.
The Usos are on SmackDown.
She's an independent woman, isn't it? Like, but yes, okay. So there's that. There's. I don't think there's anyone on Raw that I really.
I could dig for. I could go for a Charlotte versus Naomi. We actually haven't had that.
I'd be down for that, especially if Naomi wins. Naomi's had a victory at WrestleMania before.
In Florida as well.
In her hometown,
yeah. So that would be ideal. I would not say no to that 100%.
Are we here for another? And I'll say some other points because I know I haven't finished answering. But are we here for another Undertaker match?
No.
I just kind of said it because I wanted you to say. I just wanted to hear your response.
No, not here for it. Nope.
I'm not. Okay, for me, it's the thing. A lot of the Attitude Era wrestlers, or just legends, I guess you could call them. For me, it's like your moment's kind of come and gone at this
Except
point.
Edge.
At this point, or you kind of are as a brand.
Do you feel the same about Triple H?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm over Triple H. Definitely. I'd rather see an Undertaker match than a Triple H match.
Again, Triple H for me is just the kind of brand / name. So it's like, if I know that Triple H is going to be appearing on Raw for a particular thing, then yeah, that's a reason to tune in. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I want to see Triple H feud with an NXT guy.
Yeah, but then I wouldn't want it to end up in a match, because I kind of feel as though, like, you know, if Triple H is feuding, then you know he's not going to necessarily lose. Fair enough for his only big major loss.
Oh, you'd have to lose to an NXT guy.
Yeah, but then see, that's my thing. Triple H is not that one to lose. It's
Yeah.
like his only big losses have been against Roman Reigns for the title and Daniel Bryan at WrestleMania. I think this is
Triple H in 2020. This is 50-year-old Triple H. Like,
yeah, but
he's still got an ego though.
But then these are the only two matches technically he's lost since he's been outside of wrestling. Do you know what I mean? Everything else that he's done, he wins. Oh wait, no, did he win?
He lost to Undertaker.
Oh no, he lost to Seth Rollins. Sorry, so he's had 3 losses.
Yeah.
So basically, no. When it comes to his babies, I don't think. I guess you're right.
When happily put someone over.
Yeah, if it comes to his, because NXT is his baby. He's the one that pulls the strings and who should go over and whatnot. So I think you're right, that I think he would more than happily, if they definitely deserve it. Like if it was him against Adam Cole or something like that, he would definitely put them over.
But then could you believe that though, that Adam Cole beat Triple H?
Yes.
2020 Triple H? Yes. That's the whole story.
Yeah.
That Triple H, and that could be him winding down to retirement.
Yes.
Triple H back in the day?
100%.
Absolutely not.
Yeah.
But like you know, this is Crown Jewel Triple H. Do you know what I mean? Like, do you know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying.
Going into a match injured, yeah.
Yeah.
God, okay.
So we'll see. I just put that out in the air for discussion. I could care less if Triple H or Undertaker perform. I don't think we need them.
No, we don't.
Brands, like I said, at this point.
Cena,
Even Kane as a brand at this
Cena,
point.
just in the sense of we haven't had him for a while.
I don't care if we don't see, you know. That's just me.
Again, we don't need him, but it would be cool. But it would have to be like, for example, if he had come back to face Angle, so something like that. If he comes back for a serious match, that would be cool. But
To retire.
not necessarily to retire. I just meant as in, imagine how epic Cena and Angle would have been for Angle's retirement.
True.
So if he comes back for something of that level, cool. If he's coming back to face someone, him and Lashley or whatever, I don't.
Yeah, exactly,
Do you know
yeah.
what
That's definitely a super showdown match.
Yeah.
Didn't actually happened actually.
No,
they tagged.
I think.
Oh no, yeah, you're right. You're right.
I think the one of the feuds probably going into Mania or the foursome is going to be Liv, Lana, Bobby Lashley, Rusev in some capacity.
Yeah, if it drags on to that far, I'd love to see Rusev kind of branch away from that and have a moment, like maybe win a title or something.
But speaking from
I'm
that
so bored
rivalry,
of that now.
the unfortunate thing about that rivalry, and I was kind of dissecting this the other day, because like even when you look at the mixed tag match, and it's like the dynamic of that tag match, it's like Rusev is teaming with the woman that technically his wife cheated on him with, to face.
Oh, it makes no sense. You're
It
trying
makes
to
to face her now husband, whom also she cheated on Rusev with, kind of thing.
100% victim.
Yeah,
100% victim.
And the thing is, when you
might as well team with Lashley.
and then when you dissect their feud and stuff, Rusev can never win.
No,
Because it's like, regardless of even if he wins a match, he's still technically lost.
He's still the
'Cause he
waste
was-
man.
he was cheated on twice, and his wife is now technically married to another man. Storyline wise, Lana's married to a whole other man, so therefore it's just like you cannot win.
Blacked.
This feud. You cannot win. It's
Listen.
like, this feud does absolutely nothing for
forget
him.
about all of that. Yeah. What I want to see is like we hopefully have some returns to look forward to. There's a few people that have potentially been cleared. I know Jinder's on his way back. Jeff Hardy might be on his way back if he can stay out of prison. The Usos are now back. Big Show is now back. What I mean, I'm just saying that there's some new faces that we haven't seen in a while.
New?
No, new in the sense that like they've been hidden for a while. They're back.
We don't need Big Show back.
I know, but like
Of all of those people that you just mentioned, the only people that are credible are the Usos to me. Jeff Hardy, yes, you introduced me to wrestling and you got me to love wrestling.
Jinder's
and you're my
young and
favorite
fresh, man.
superstar.
Allow him.
But Jinder Mahal, his time has come and gone. What is he going to do now? Do we care for him? No, not really. We don't.
Because he's been away, he can come and do anything.
But his time has come and gone.
But they ain't
It's
gonna
just what it
do
is
that.
what it
They
is.
don't rate. You know this.
It is what it
they
is.
don't rate the dude.
Time has come. Time has gone. Like
He
you know,
wasn't
on to the
profitable. They put him back in the same role they brought him back in with.
Right.
It's just they don't rate
Fine.
him. It's
And
not-
then the Hardy Boys, again, the Hardy Boys, as much as I love them and stuff, you see them when they're in the ring. Matt Hardy constantly limps, Jeff Hardy constantly limps.
yeah, they're going AEW.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
They just
They should just.
Yeah.
the Hardy Boys. It's like,
Hardy-
again, I love you guys.
They should
but
do a
it's like
podcast.
just,
That's what they should.
Yeah.
like,
I love
Yeah.
them, but
Hardy
Yeah.
Boys, we're done with you now.
Matt Hardy just won't give up. Jeff Hardy.
I mean,
is-
Jeff still. I think Jeff is probably in more shape than Matt. Jeff had a good feud with Randy Orton.
He did, but then he threw himself to sell, and that kind of was just the end of it.
But what I mean is he can still go. I don't know if Matt can
Well,
go
but
as
then,
much.
see, but the thing is, though, is that when you say Jeff Hardy can still go, can he though?
No, he
Because all
can.
he does is he just jumps
don't. That's what I'm
off
saying. Just
things.
don't. He
True,
can go.
true,
just don't do
true.
leg drops from the top rope. That's all. Because have you seen it? Have you noticed?
No, that's Matt you're talking about.
So that's what I'm saying. That's Matt. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I'm saying Matt can't go.
Yeah.
He can hold a match, but he ain't gonna put a 5-star match on. I think Jeff Hardy potentially still could.
Yeah, he's definitely still could. Yeah, of course. Yeah, but like,
But
like,
you're right. It is mostly just stunts.
It is. 'Cause
Yeah.
even when you look at his last match, like Jeff Hardy's last credible match was the Elimination Chamber. All he did was a swanton bomb on the turnbuckle to AJ Styles, and he got eliminated straight after that.
And then the Hell in a Cell Randy, he just fell from the top. Yeah.
Swing.
But that came before though.
Yes, it did.
Oh.
Yeah, he fell through the table.
Yeah.
And then the swanton bomb on the side of the ring against Shinsuke. It's like all he's doing is just doing the dives now. It's just.
You need to pull up the roster, man. We need to, we need to see who we got. Who we got to work with.
We don't
Plan
have
this
anyone
WrestleMania,
though. That's
man.
just it. It's just like
We might have to bring back some legends. Maybe
No.
That's why we're going so
Hey,
far.
look, I pitched that. You saw the match I pitched. Flipping, put Revival or the Club versus The Rock and Kevin Hart. That's my celeb match, man.
it's like when you look at that thing, it's like actually is this everyone or is this just
Yeah, this is
Raw?
everyone currently right now.
There's no one that's making me be like, yeah. Okay, so Kevin Owens. I don't know what they're gonna
Oh,
do.
that's
with him.
That's Raw. Yeah, sorry. Yeah.
Maybe it comes down to him and Samoa Joe. Maybe I don't know.
I think they're gonna end up doing some kind of a tag. It's
Him
really-
and
it's-
Samoa
it's-
Joe. You reckon?
It's probably gonna end up.
They
I don't
might
know.
win
I
the
don't know
titles.
if it's gonna be the final thing, but I think But I think it will be like it'll probably be like a 2 versus 4.
Oh, you think Kevin Samoa and the whole Seth Rollins thing will go until Mania?
If potentially because
There's nothing else going for them right now.
Right,
You
But
might
that's a
as
long
well.
time.
But there's nothing.
There's nothing really going. Like Steph ain't gonna be in the title picture. Buddy, this is the biggest push Buddy Murphy's ever
That could be in the
happening.
mid-card
Dobbs-
title,
oh.
though.
I was gonna say,
Yeah.
don't think it's considered on Raw.
No,
but
yes,
that's
this is my
fine. Okay, we're done in
roster.
blue.
Yeah. So yeah, this is everyone on Raw. So yeah, AJ, Akam, Akira, Aleister Black.
Hopefully they do something big and funny with the 24/7 title.
It'll be nice for Aleister Black to get a push.
Yes.
But I don't know what I'd want him to be pushed in though, because I don't want him to be a mid-card champion because it won't do anything for him. But in the
It's a
same
step
breath,
up, though.
it is. But then
Stepping stone to the bigger picture, innit?
But then I don't even think it would be like that for him, kind of thing. You know, like I feel like. But then right now, as he said on Raw, it's the thing where now he's bringing the fight to people. So I just don't like who
See where
could
that
you,
goes, bro.
Yeah.
who could you potentially see him
Wow.
feuding with?
Roster's just boring.
Right, you look at the rosters and you're
Let's
just
see
like,
SmackDown.
I mean, that's like, I can't even think, like, even to see who's Bray Wyatt going to feud with.
I'm not gonna lie. I know you despise this, but after what happened last year, Corbin has to continue that momentum. Isn't he technically undefeated at Mania?
Actually, yeah.
I've
He
always
won-
said
he-
who could have a streak.
He won the Battle Royal, and then he went against Angle, but then that's all he's done. Since
Yeah.
then, he hasn't really done anything.
Yeah.
Like, considering he's in a monster push right now, I don't know what else he could do.
Elias.
Oh my God, Lars Sullivan, is this still a thing?
we can't.
Oh my God.
I'm
gonna take a
YouTube
sip.
kids. Like we can't do that, man. Hopefully Sami Zayn heals up, and maybe him and Shinsuke. I'd be there for that if they.
Oh, I would love to see the takeover
Shinsuke
rematch.
and Zayn.
Yeah.
I do miss old Sami Zayn, but I think it's too far gone now. I think he's a solidified heel, so it'd be Shinsuke that would have to turn face. I don't know.
I
I miss both of them as faces, but they're both also good heels.
I also feel as though I think that Shinsuke is deserving of what they've done with Asuka. Because they've let her kind of be herself, and they're not necessarily making her translate or anything like that, but she's just being this heel Japanese character. But yet, and with Asuka, it's actually working, kind of thing. But yeah, I don't.
She's hilarious now. Like she's even. You know the little WWE.com things on YouTube.
Yes.
Like hers are just better than the whole show sometimes. Like it's just,
Right.
I love it.
She's great, man.
Do you know what? One of you
Apollo
mentioned
Crews is
something.
injured.
Really?
Apparently.
Who?
Apollo Crews.
He's injured.
Bo Dallas and Curtis Axel, apparently. Billy Kane, Peyton Royce.
No, they're not injured. They're inactive.
I know Peyton Royce is injured, though.
Oh.
EC3 is also injured. Ember
Ember
Moon,
Moon.
obviously. I don't know what's going on with Heath Slater.
What happened to Ember again?
She's opening up as a wrestling school.
No, something with the arm, I think. Jason Jordan.
He's not coming back.
Jeff Hardy.
You lot said Alexa Bliss is dry now. Or one of you said that.
Yeah, she's boring now.
I didn't say she's dry or boring. I said that.
Like the mystique is gone. Like
Yes,
she's
she's
yeah,
just said
she's
every that. I'm sorry, but that thing that she had with that she has with
I like them as a
Nikki.
team. They're working.
Yeah.
It works. No?
no, it's worn off, and I think that just that it rubbed off on her, and now she's just worn off. I mean, like the fact that she was number one at the Royal Rumble, they don't fucking rate her right now.
No, but then number one and number two at the Rumbles, they're normally good people. So like the first one, it was Sasha Banks and Becky Lynch, the first two. And then last year, it was Natty and Lacey Evans, debuting Lacey Evans finally, because we had been waiting. Kept seeing her on the show, she hadn't debuted. And
She got
then,
eliminated quickly though.
Yeah.
no, Lacey Evans last year. Lacey
Yes, she
Evans and
did.
Natalia went long. They went long, the distance.
Remember
Liv Morgan got eliminated.
that
Hey,
straight away
remember
last
Sarah
year.
Logan in the Rumble?
Oh.
Yeah, she got eliminated straight away this year as well. She got
What is
eliminated.
the hype? I
can't
don't understand it.
remember.
And she's very sloppy.
Apparently Ruby Riott might be coming back.
Yes,
soon.
I thought she was.
Yeah,
she was
she's
rumored to
cleared.
come back.
She's
Yeah.
cleared.
Sure,
and everything.
I don't know what they're gonna do with her. They kind of the last thing I remember about her is they just fed her to Ronda Rousey.
Yep. Absolutely, could have done
But
so
she,
much
but
with
she
that.
got injured at something though. Like an
Yeah,
event or
yeah.
something.
Okay, so who else?
There's no one else. That's it.
Ziggler's my guy, but he's just in a bad position right
Who
now.
is?
It's to the point where he just doesn't care. He just does his job and goes.
Yeah.
He's
Ziggler.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he literally.
He's going to be in the Battle Royal, and that's fine. And this is my thing. My thing is that I would have liked for Charlotte to have won the women's Battle Royal at WrestleMania. I would have given her that. Fair enough,
Yeah.
you can give her notches, but
Say that again. Who?
Charlotte, I think this is the first year that I was actually looking forward to it being that, because she wasn't pegged for the WrestleMania. It was like, it would have been nice to have seen her be like in the Battle Royal and have that dynamic, because you know how like last year it was like Bailey,
Oh, yes.
Sasha, and
Cool.
no, sorry, the year before that, sorry, it was Bailey, Sasha, and Becky Lynch in the Battle Royal,
Right.
because Charlotte was facing Asuka. But then last year, all of them had marquee matches, so that the Bailey and Sasha were tag team champions, Becky and Charlotte were in the main event.
Yeah.
So that this year it was like, okay, then well, Becky's champion, Bailey's champion, Sasha's kind of rolling with Bailey, so she'll be on the card if they're not, or if they're gonna do the Bailey and Sasha
yeah.
thing. So it was like Charlotte was the only one that kind of wasn't in a marquee match, and it would have been nice to have been like, okay, she'll be in the Battle Royal, she'll win that.
Yeah.
And I could have lived with that. I would have been like, okay, you know what?
But then I would have been annoyed that she won.
But see, I wouldn't have. I would have been like, okay, I can understand that. It's Charlotte. It's WrestleMania. She's gonna win. I would completely 100% have been here for that. But to give her the Rumble, ugh.
Just to answer the original question, I'm not gonna lie to you. I've now seen the roster for Raw and the roster for.
Yeah, there's like no matches.
The question. I
There's
hate
no
it.
dream
That's
matches.
terrible to say. I think that's a first on this show.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm
You
looking
have
at the
to
roster and there's no one that is like, oh my god, I want to see them. And anyone that even comes close, i.e. a Kofi Kingston or whatever, logically is not gonna happen.
Yeah.
Based on their logic. So
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. It's
they're gonna need to bring stars back.
which they're doing. That's why they're bringing back flipping. Oh, right, the Bella Twins revealed they're both pregnant. They
What?
Yeah, apparently so.
Wow.
Congratulations to the Bella Twins and their pregnancies. Aww.
Nikki been trying to get pregnant for a time.
Yes,
Like,
that's the whole reason
Yeah,
why
exactly.
Divas came about. Like,
Cena must be like, yep, glad I does that bullet.
oh god, I dodged a bullet, you know. Anywho,
Bro, there's literally no one on the roster. Like,
there isn't. It's like
Nah.
the rosters are so kind of like
It's so
they lack star
paper thin.
power.
100%.
There's Kevin
but
Owens,
that's
there's
the thing.
Joe.
That's
I
not.
think they should do something special with the 24/7 championship, but then that's not main event, is it? Like,
Well,
That Mojo
right
Rawley
now,
thing, Jesus Christ.
Mojo Rawley has
I
got
don't know what he's
the
doing. I just know he's making it serious, but I
Yeah.
don't know what he's actually done.
He's saying that he's not running from the he's not running from it basically. And they debuted this guy called Riddick Moss.
It was his crickets when he I think he faced No Way Jose on Raw, and then R-Truth was okay. He was obviously you won't care about this, but yeah, R-Truth came out. Schoolboy pinned him, and then he has this little bodyguard with him. I think it was someone from NXT.
Who's the
Riddick
bodyguard?
Moss.
Riddick Moss. Funny enough,
Bodyguard for who?
for Mojo.
Okay.
So he just stood in front of him, and then R-Truth typically doing the fucking dancing shit.
So at this
And then-
point, has R-Truth took the title back?
He took the title, yeah, and then he just stood in front of him. The guy didn't do nothing, and then Mojo Rawley just came out of nowhere, did some shitty ass finisher, and then won the title back
On the ground.
on in the ring.
Wow.
So it's to say that he's trying to take it seriously, I would take that with a pinch of Salt Bay. You know what I'm saying? I'm just
I'd be there for that. Ricochet and Rey Mysterio.
100%.
I would, but then
Yeah.
what would be the reason for that match?
To
Exactly.
be honest, because of those characters, it would just have to be kind of like. Do you remember when Eddie and Ray faced at Mania before the heel turn, when they were both faces, when it was just like, hey, we're friends. We
Yeah,
like
that's
each
what I'm
other.
saying.
No,
Yeah.
but
Let's face each other.
that wasn't the reason for the match, was it?
It was like even one of them never has ever beaten the other, or
Yeah.
it was just something like we're both friends, we like each other, love to have a great
Yeah.
match with you. It wasn't a beef. It developed into that, but at the time, it was just two friends having a hell of a match.
Yeah.
That could be Rey Mysterio and Ricochet.
Yeah.
But then, so what?
Although Rey Mysterio might still do something with his son. I wouldn't put that past.
What, the debut of Dominic?
They might win the flipping tag team titles, man. It wouldn't be the first child to win the tag team championship.
Technically, he's not charging was 20 something now, isn't he? So you know. I mean, I remember him being this blonde-haired kid, like climbing into the ring to stop him from climbing the ladder.
Yeah, Dominic, man.
I remember that, but then
is
like
mad.
him now being like dark-haired with glasses,
Getting
all that.
swung everywhere by Brock Lesnar.
Listen, the question was dream matches about WrestleMania,
Yes.
and we're talking about Dominic. That's how,
that just goes to show you, like you
bro.
know.
You might as well start talking about AEW or something like it's. I'm sorry.
It's-
I
yeah.
don't think we can take it to the table today. Like, it's like-
Yeah, there's like no potential like matchups here that could be like, oh my god, I'd love to see that at WrestleMania.
And so far, it's doing all right. You got Brock and Drew.
Do we think we definitely have Fiend and Roman?
Most like that's the like I said, it's the most logical thing to have
you
the top
don't-
guy, supposedly the top guy
Yeah.
of your company, face for the.
And you don't see Bray going over.
I don't see it.
I see it.
I think they would actually. This is because they've been waiting to pull the trigger of.
We should put
putting-
money down it.
Okay, so Roman goes over. What does that do for Bray and that feud
That-
and the championship going forward?
That's the worrying part because, like I said, as soon as the Fiend gets defeated, the aura is done. Like that's it. Like they
depends
can't
on the character.
You can't they can try and use it again, but I just don't think the fear factor in terms of everyone fearing the Fiend is going to be there because that just shows
Because
that
someone beat him.
Exactly. So and the other person to actually do that to overcome all obstacles, he's done it before. He's done it against Lesnar. He's done it against Triple H and all this stuff. He is the perfect person to do it. And the reason people won't feel too bad about it is because he's been away from the title picture for pretty much over a year.
Which is what I said initially.
So it's only logical. They might not do it, but
wait,
knowing
hold on,
WWE,
hold on.
they would.
Braun Strowman's on SmackDown.
Yes.
It could be Braun.
They ain't gonna pull the trigger. No.
Braun, I told you.
Especially because of the whole Wyatt family. That would be perfect.
It would be perfect, but the Fiend pretty much buried him. Remember, he choked him out
randomly. But it could be Braun.
Nah,
that would be believable.
It would be believable, but yeah, the Fiend. There's nothing for the Fiend there. That's what I'm saying. That's why they're feeding him. Let's just give him a mid-card title with Shinsuke. So it's most likely he's gonna face Shinsuke at Mania, and that will be Braun Strowman's WrestleMania moment. So
The Miz is there too. I can't even think of anything that he could be
Him and
doing.
Morrison, it's now him and Morrison, isn't it? Which is it's bittersweet because I like them as a team, but I feel that we didn't get a big moment from Face Miz.
No, yeah, because every time it was meant to happen, they didn't bother with it.
He lost to Shane.
He lost to the Fiend.
Bray Wyatt. Then
you're right.
And that storyline with Bray Wyatt had potential to be epic. This was the first storyline out of all the flipping Fiend storylines where man was going Randy Orton-esque, going into people's houses, dealing with people's wives and stuff. And they just gave us a random non-title
And
match.
the thing was that even more disrespectful, was that the Miz didn't lose to the Fiend. He lost to a guy that came out in a sweatshirt. That's how much disrespect.
I wasn't there for his face, for his heel turn. That's the New Day. It's like wait for the character.
That's what I'm saying. So
that's what I'm saying. Why would you be Morrison and come back for that? Like, do you know what I mean? Like,
exactly.
But you were gonna say something about Morrison and Miz.
I was gonna say Morrison and Miz. I think that's where they're gonna do the triple threat or fatal four-way for the tag team titles. The New Day,
Morrison and Miz,
the Usos, and Revival.
Well, see, if they're going to do something like that, then I think it would make sense. So if there are going to be, for whatever sense, like 3 pay-per-views or whatever between then we should get like individual feuds to kind of make the rest of the match seem, because it's like, so right now it should be like the New Day could feud against, I don't know, Miz and Morrison. I think that's what they're doing right now. And then if that feud kind of doesn't end, but it's like that feud is still kind of there, but then you now introduce the Usos, and then if that feud if that becomes like a 3-team thing, then you now introduce the 4th team just before WrestleMania. So now you got 4 teams going in for those belts.
Logically, you're right, but usually these fatal 4-way tag team matches are random. They would not. I don't think they'll bother with the energy of what you've said. Logically, it's perfect. I don't think they care. They've shown that they do not care about the tag team division.
No.
Even since this changeover to Fox, which should have been a revamp, it was a revamp for about 2 weeks.
Yep.
To get the viewers in, and literally Lesnar went back to Raw.
Yeah,
like, you know what I mean? Like, so I don't know.
I can't believe they actually had the balls to do that. It is it's crazy.
Maybe Sheamus gives us something special. I don't know, because him being back, it will be cool.
But I couldn't even think of who was Sheamus' face.
Maybe he faces Lars. I don't know. I'm just looking at the list and looking at I'm just fantasy booking right now.
Fantasy, Lars and Sheamus. What the hell's gonna happen in that match? That's fantasy.
Big sweaty man. Slapping meat.
Oh God.
No bread, no water, just meat.
I have nothing to say to that, folks.
That's what's happening at WrestleMania.
You want your 5-star classic? Nah.
Wow.
Slapping me. Oh, shout out to Big E for that one, man.
Wow.
Rams, you not heard that?
I have. That's why I'm just kind of like...
Epic.
That was amazing.
That is that is the funniest thing I've heard this year. I've literally played that back and back.
I was crying when Big E went in with that, man.
You gotta watch that one before you record it. That's funny.
Oh my God.
That was amazing. Right, so right now it's not really looking that promising for Romania, which is surprising considering, there's one likely one, obviously with Edge and Orton, possibly AJ Styles. Obviously you got Drew and Lesnar.
Oh God, you forgot.
I actually forgot. It's just time on the swerve. So,
question: did anything happen with
Sorry, my bad.
The club beating Revival. No,
What
club
absolute-
beating the Viking. What are they called now?
The Viking Raiders.
Are they still called that? Yeah. So the club beat them twice.
Yes.
Did they ever get their title?
Now the Viking Raiders have gone to switch their attention to the AOP right now.
Yeah.
I know. I saw that.
Champions. No, they're not champions.
No.
Because Seth and Buddy randomly beat him. But
Yes.
my point is, did the club ever get their title shot?
No.
Because they beat them solid. They were the only team to ever beat that team clean twice. And then nothing came of it.
Yeah,
No, nothing came up. No,
That was so
no,
good. That, again, potential
And
for
they are meant to
something,
be the best tag team in the world.
Oh, they buoyed them off. They buoyed them off at the Rumble.
Right, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Right now, they've gone back to exactly where they were in their first before they were threatened to go and leave. They've gone back to that position where they're just being treated as jobbers now.
This is what I said they did to Sasha Banks. They enticed them back. And then boom.
Yeah, they just give them the same for what they did with Revival. They were threatening to leave. They gave them the tag team titles, shut them up, and then they did Usyk.
Get them to sign that contract. You ain't going nowhere. Like, that's it.
Oh my
Hey,
goodness.
what's that? Yeah.
Are you mad, bro? Hey, yo. Yeah,
It's a
yeah.
shame. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's
It
not
would be
looking
nice
good.
to see Cesaro do something, but we know that's not gonna happen.
We're gonna see some surprises. We're probably gonna see Trish Stratus return. Probably gonna see
No, she can't. That's going back on her word, man. The whole point of coming back after so many years to retire again was to officially be done with the sport.
She's probably gonna just randomly do something and just do a quick Stratisfaction and then I don't know, Stratosphere.
Let Stone Cold come back. Give me a stunner. I'm good. Like,
Yeah, that's what I'd rather see.
I'm still hoping that we get a Stone Cold match one day, man.
I'm still hoping. Anything's possible.
Come on,
Everyone
man.
says.
You telling me you wouldn't mark out for a Stone Cold Steve Austin match?
Not really.
You're here.
I mark out for his entrance and I mark out for an appearance here and there, but then to have a whole match is just like.
I would rather to be honest, I'd rather see him in the Rumble than an actual match. That would be pretty.
Yeah,
cool.
see, if the glass would have shattered in the Rumble, that would have been a cool moment.
Whoo, hell yes. And definitely. I would rather see him on that. And if anything, they could have possibly, if someone actually matched or was going to match his old time record, say if it was for just that theoretically in the future, Reigns wins it for the third time, and then is on course to win it for the fourth, and then obviously Austin comes out to defend his all time record. That would be cool. Yeah, that would be fucking epic. But
then that means that we have to sit through
another.
I know rumbles of Reigns winning.
I know.
Speaking of Roman Reigns, if we are absolutely certain that he will get the title shot, I'm saying this for comedic effect, but if we're absolutely certain he might get the title shot at Mania, he might not face the Fiend. He might be facing Kane.
Kane, who?
It might be Roman and Kane at WrestleMania.
Kane who? Which one?
Kane.
In mask,
The big red machine Kane.
Where is that? Oh, is that the Super Showdown match?
Yes, yeah, the rumored match.
Kane might get the it's not rumored. I think it's official, no?
I saw the
God.
match graphic. Yeah, we did see the match graphic. That's.
I mean, look, if there was anyone that was gonna beat the Fiend, isn't it someone that plays the same game? Like Kane's the demon, like
Kane is also an old man. Oh my God.
devil,
a man with flipping awkward chest hair coming out of his freaking singlet. Like, this is just no.
Kane can still go, man.
No.
Kane cannot still
If
go.
this was 2001, 2002 Kane, like, or even back when he first unmasked himself, definitely. This Kane, after Team Hell No, I couldn't take that nigga seriously. I'm sorry. I couldn't take him seriously. After Team Hell No.
But you can take Drew seriously after 3MB.
Yes.
Yeah, because he had potential. The thing is, they run Kane to the ground. It is so like 3MB. I don't even count that but that was just like a little hiccup, a little bump in the road. Then he did the wise decision, fucked off, got jacked up, and made himself better. Kane, he went just downhill. He went like the fucking embrace the hate thing with Cena, the freaking Predator mask, and then
And then just stopped using
exactly
it.
flipping suit and tie Kane, corporate Kane. No, done.
Confectionery
Run.
Kane.
Yeah.
Do we talk about Crown Jewel? Is it Crown Jewel or what's
What, the next one?
Yeah, what is it?
Super Showdown.
Super
Do
Showdown.
you have anything
Yes.
to say about that? Baby?
Predictions.
Where are we again? Predictions, you know.
Because we just bypassed it and went to WrestleMania.
Oh my
No,
god.
Super Showdown is about to happen. It hasn't happened yet.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
but what I mean is we're talking about what we think about WrestleMania, but we just completely
Well, yeah, but
jumped
Showdown.
over it.
There's Showdown.
Yeah,
There's
it's
elimination.
just-
There's all
yeah.
this stuff to go towards.
absolute, yeah.
I mean,
And of course, here we go.
I'm really surprised that after what happened, where Ross literally had to stay in the airport, to the point
They
where
have no
SmackDown-
choice.
No,
They have no choice. It looks like, yeah.
Australia was sick. They could just make a deal with Australia.
No, but I think the Saudi deal is for like tourism and stuff like that, isn't it?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, it's just they're trying to make Saudi Arabia more appealing.
Also, given the current state of Australia, no offense, I wouldn't think that it makes sense to kind
What's
of.
going on with Australia?
Wasn't Israel like on fire?
Oh, yes, yeah. Just
So
remember.
like, then you just kind of you wouldn't like, No, I'm not laughing at that or anything like that.
Did you
It's
hear me say
him,
anything?
he just walked away.
His response, it was like, shit. So, what? Booker T announced his
I
return?
thought he would be in the Rumble.
Oh my god, when his music played at the beginning, I thought he was. I
Yeah,
thought he was
and
gonna
he
be
even
like-
tested it. He was just like, I'm going to be in there. Yeah, I'm going to be. No, I'm joking, man.
I was like, oh wait, because he's coming out. I like that he got popped though.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, he's in his hometown, so of course he would get popped.
Oh yeah, Houston it.
Yeah. So,
Wow.
but yeah,
We digress. The whole like, as much as we would
You hear
love
it?
to have a WrestleMania dream card this year, the roster is just so.
it's looking thin. I mean, it may look decent when it comes through, but so far the only matches I'm looking forward to is obviously Drew McIntyre and Lesnar, because I know that's gonna be. Excuse me. It should be cool. It should be cool, and that's it so far.
That's the only match that's really properly announced.
Yeah.
Everything else,
Everything is
there
up in
was-
the air.
There was that.
Oh, and don't forget. Sorry. Don't forget the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal.
What about
Literally,
that?
it doesn't matter.
Right.
Tell me one important winner.
The only winner that genuinely had anything happen was the Big Show.
Yeah, I was going
And
to say
Corbin.
he owned
No,
it.
because Baron Corbin didn't do anything after.
Oh, no, I mean, I thought you meant in the long run.
Are you
Sorry.
talking about basically acknowledging that they won it?
Yeah, because when the
Yeah,
Big Show won it, it
did
was
that
like
for the longest time.
Right, it was like, oh, he's the winner.
Cesaro did it for a bit.
Cesaro
Yeah.
only got over because he aligned with Paul Heyman afterwards.
Yes, but that sucked for him because all that was to just basically say Lesnar beat the Undertaker.
Yeah. Yeah.
Everybody else, Matt flipping Hardy won it once, and nothing came from it.
I mean,
Absolutely nothing.
a tag team came of it. him and
Yeah,
Bray
but
Wyatt.
then we all know how that went. They flipping had to repackage Bray. Like, you know what I mean? Like, nothing came of that tag team, even though they won the titles. That was a feud that could have been better. It was good,
100%.
but I just think I don't know. Maybe the way they presented it, people didn't take it seriously. But old Bray versus old Matt should have been epic.
Yeah.
You know,
But then also, it's like a thing of like, you think that the Battle Royal and stuff.
I was gonna say
it
who
would
else was the winners?
Who else? Or
Yeah,
it was
Cesaro.
from the very beginning.
Well, Cesaro was the beginning, no? Cesaro,
No,
Big Show.
the first one. You got to remember the WrestleMania Battle Royal has always been happening. It's just
No, but the
so
Andre
it's
the
recently
Giant.
become a thing. No, it's always been happening because I remember there was one year, like the year that we were talking about Shawn Michaels Undertaker number 2. That was the year that Yoshitatsu won it.
Okay, so what I'm saying is
Jesus
they
Christ.
always have a battle
You
royal.
remember?
They always have a dead battle royal, but when it started becoming the Andre the Giant one,
That was the
Cesaro.
That was the John Cena Miz year, right?
no, Cesaro.
No.
Cesaro. This is when Undertaker
Cesaro,
lost.
yeah, that was the first one. Cesaro.
the same
WrestleMania
Undertaker.
30.
Yes.
Yeah, so Cesaro, that's why it was the Andre, because
Yes.
yeah, it was a theme around Andre. So Cesaro, Big Show, obviously we know Matt Hardy won it.
And Braun Strowman.
We'll go through the list.
It's not just 4. If it's WrestleMania 30, there's like, what are we on now? 6.
Yeah.
Cesaro, Big Show, Matt Hardy, Braun Strowman. Oh, what's his name? Zack
Brian
Ryder
Corbin
read
won
it?
it. No, he didn't win it.
No,
There we go. Mojo Rawley.
Yes, I knew it was one of them because the football guy came.
Yes. So Cesaro, yeah, Big
in.
Show,
Oh,
Corbin.
flipping hell.
Yeah.
That isn't a bigger example of how that whole thing means absolutely nothing.
Great.
Absolutely nothing. There's your proof.
So Cesaro, Big
Yeah.
Show, Baron Corbin, Mojo Rawley, Matt Hardy,
and everyone thought he
Braun
was going to
Strowman.
win.
Yeah.
Damon, Sandow, Mizdow.
Yeah. He was hugely over, and then they did nothing with
The
that.
Big Show won it, and then oh, okay then. But then so
Oh wait, no, Baron Corbin won it once. Yeah.
he won,
Baron Corbin
but then he won. But then I said nothing came of it. when
That's
he
what I'm
won
saying.
it.
Yeah, that's what I say. Yeah. Not until
3 years
much later.
later.
Yeah, 3 years later. Yeah.
But my thing with the battle royals is that you normally think that they're either going to use that platform to either launch a superstar.
100%,
So when
that's the plan.
you look at these the lists and stuff like here, you've got sorry, go back to the list. So you have Baron Corbin. So hey, you have Cesaro, Baron Corbin, Mojo Rawley, potentially Matt Hardy as the only 4 who are kind of, I guess, in line for some kind of a push. Whereas I guess Big Show and Braun Strowman, given their battle royals, they didn't need it. So the year that Big Show won it, he didn't need it, and the year that Strowman won it, which was the previous year, last year, he didn't need it, and won it. He did nothing for Braun Strowman. And it's the same with the women. Like Naomi, when she won the first one,
that
she
was
didn't
around
need
the
it.
time Braun Strowman was still
No, he did not need that win.
climbing the stairs.
Not even. Think of it, and there wasn't his runner-up like those. Yeah, it was those two in it. The people from.
But I mean, he was
Saturday
still
Night
hot
Live,
at
yeah.
that time, is what I mean.
Was he though? Because he was in the Battle Royals. How hot can he be?
Touche.
So it's like,
but at the end of the day, I think
he didn't need it. Naomi didn't need it, although I loved her win, and she was the first ever one as well. But she didn't need it. And then Carmella won it
Carmella
last
won it
year.
once, but again, it
She didn't
amounted
need
to
it.
nothing.
it was just an excuse to have all the superstars to
payday.
participate
Quick
to be a
paycheck.
payday. That's the basic consensus about that Battle Royal. It's
Now
just
you look at a Battle Royal on Double or Nothing, and that's a flipping Battle Royal.
Oh,
Like,
that's what I'm saying.
that's the first time I've watched the Battle Royal and watched it like a match. Like
Yeah.
that was epic.
It was
you know?
good.
Which one was that one? Was that the one?
On
with,
Double or Nothing.
It was
They
on
had
that one. Hangman
everything.
Page.
Yeah, Hangman Page.
They
Yes.
had seriousness, they had comedy, they had like
The
it just
Iceman.
Iceman flipping out, man. I was
Glacius, that was him.
I was like, what's happening? And the guy with the baby oil. Like,
Yeah.
it was funny. It was
Yeah,
good.
it was great, man. Don't mess with AEW, my youth. Jesus, yeah. But anyway, as we
Oh God, this WrestleMania is not shaping up. to
yeah,
be
it's
great.
not shaping up, but yeah, we'll see
Hey, what
what
we watching?
happens. We'll see.
Actually, yeah. Who do you think the host will be this year? Who was the host last year?
was
Oh,
no
Alexa
host.
Bliss.
Alexa Bliss.
Yeah, Alexa
So
Bliss. was
Alexa
the host.
Bliss.
Whoever's on the
Are they actually gonna do that this year?
Well, Alexa
It
Bliss
might
was-
be Miz and Morrison if they don't give him anything.
Well, Alexa Bliss was the host last year. The host before that was it a celebrity?
No, New Day. No, there's no one.
Oh, New Day. No,
No, New Day was the one in Florida.
was that the year before last year?
Yeah,
No, was it?
Yeah, Hardy was only 2 years ago.
Between New Day and Bliss, there was no one.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, there's one
Unless
gap.
you count those comedian guys.
No, they weren't. No, they definitely.
Wait, hold
weren't.
on, no. Last year was Bliss, and that was
Yes.
the comedian guys.
Yeah.
They were on the same show as her, but she
Oh,
was the host.
okay, cool.
And then the year before that, which was the main event, was Roman Reigns and Undertaker. That was the New Day.
No. The year before that was.
2018.
You're talking about the WrestleMania just gone was Bliss.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yes,
34. There was no host. That's what
Yes,
I'm
that was the
saying.
New Day.
No, the
No,
33
New Day was
was.
early.
Oh, 34,
Yeah.
34. Oh, Charlotte.
I was
Charlotte
at this
Asuka.
one. Yeah. There was no one on.
Oh, so 33 was the host.
Yes.
Got it. Yes. Okay.
So the last WrestleMania was what number?
35.
35.
And Bliss was the host.
Yeah.
34,
Yes.
no, was
No
the
one.
host.
33,
New
yes.
Day.
Host by the New Day.
32.
32. I don't think there was anyone either. Because I was at that one. I guess if you want to count it, The Rock came out. But
Oh,
that
yeah,
wasn't
for that
he
little
wasn't the
match.
host.
Oh, he did the flame thing.
Yeah.
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 31.
31 it was
No one. Again.
And then.
well no, The Rock was there because he was there with Ronda Rousey, innit?
Yeah, but that was a segment
No,
though.
we're talking
That
about
was-
hosts.
Yeah, you're talking
Oh, he
about
wasn't
actual
the host.
hosts. Yeah.
Why don't you just start WrestleMania hosts and then see?
But I
Again, no one.
I just think even the idea of a host is dead because they only just talk for the beginning.
it's
they don't
dead.
actually host the show.
the fuck
We'll
they
probably
don't?
have the flipping Street Profits hosting WrestleMania.
Oh,
Oh,
most
you know
likely.
what?
That's what they all do.
No! Did you say you'll be there for that?
Oh, you're not a fan
I
of the Street Profits?
despise them.
I like him,
Why?
man.
Why do you expect
I
to
just
like
don't.
it?
I just don't like
Listen,
Dawkins.
the
Dawkins
big
is
one
like a deer in
can't-
the head.
The big one is like scared of the mic.
It's
He
a
stutters.
deer in the headlights.
The other one is just like he's
Loud.
trying to make up for the fact he doesn't have wrestling time, so he wants to say every word in the dictionary. It's just no, they're not funny. They're trying to be crime time. Like it's just dead.
my-
Like, it's just
But see, I don't think they are trying to be crime time. I think that
they're
they're
just the two black guys on the show. It's like yeah, they're funny.
Okay, so hold on.
Like, just-
So you're not here for
Oh,
the Street
don't dare
Profits.
compare them to the New Day.
Yes,
That's what
I
you're
will.
gonna
Because
do.
you
No,
can look.
because the New
The
Day
New
can
Day are
wrestle,
shucking and driving
yeah?
just as much as the
No,
Street Profits are. Yeah, but you're
the
not
New
here
Day
for the
have
Street Profits
insider
too.
jokes. They break the fourth wall. It's smart humor. What am I hearing? What am I getting from all of the smoke? Yeah, what am I getting from that? Nothing. Just
But
Disney
they have
characters,
inside
man.
jokes
Dude,
too.
they
Tell me.
rocks.
Show
Huh?
me one. Show
Well,
me
they
one.
had the
Tell
one
me
with
one.
that pause.
That's not inside joke. I'm talking about industry jokes. Like what, flipping Xavier telling the Usos, yeah, we'll give you another job opportunity. That's flipping hilarious. Like Kofi Kingston saying like, country music sucks. Not my character, me. All of that stuff is funny. The Street Profits, nah, man. I just
Well, they're still relatively new, so give them time.
dead.
I don't mind them. I just don't like Dawkins.
And they're
He's-
loud. loud black people.
Wait,
Man.
want the smoke?
Just shut. You know when you give people the microphone and they just it's just too much. They're trying to. They're doing the most. They're doing the most.
Okay,
fair
so
enough,
he's
okay.
Wasn't
Each to their own.
wasn't Bianca Belair linked with them?
Bianca Belair is Montez Ford's wife. So
But on
then,
NXT,
Oh,
one
wow.
day,
I did not know that.
one day 3.
No. I did not know that. Damn. Okay.
you did
Go
not
on,
know that.
Dawkins.
No, Dawkins. Montez. That's the
Oh, again, Juan Montez.
Yeah, I knew that. I just
Okay.
thought they were also a unit on TV.
No,
Oh,
they've never been like a collective like that. They've always been
That would be
separate.
cool.
No, it wouldn't. Because they were going to get another Uso.
Belair needs to stay on her own.
Yeah, Belair, keep her solo, keep her away from them. Like, just keep her in her own lane.
So they're not good enough for Belair, is what you're saying.
They're not good enough for her, yes.
So
yes,
we're
that's
saying the
what
same
I'm saying.
thing.
No, because I don't mind the Street Profits. I just don't want them to be linked to her. You bring down her stock. Like, no. She's up there. They're like floundering there and whatnot. Leave them there or let them work their way up. But until then, you know.
Why don't you like Dawkins?
Like I said, it's just a deer in the headlights, and he just sound. It doesn't. It's not. What comes
What
out
he says with conviction.
exactly? It doesn't sound natural. It's just like you
Like
can
reading
tell.
the script a
and
bit
it's
nervous.
Yeah, and there's been plenty of times where he is like, you can tell he's forgetting his lines, or he pauses for a quick second. It's just like, so the next match.
The
The feed. It's just an
I mean, he
awkward
did
pause.
it on Raw this week with Kelly. You know?
see what I mean?
He was like, he went to kind of land a joke, and it just didn't really come out. I think
Yeah.
Kelly had to repeat it. She was like,
Kelly
did you
Kelly.
just yeah,
Yeah,
she
Kelly
was on
Kelly.
Raw.
Was,
Kelly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she came. Yeah, she was backstage
was
randomly.
just appearing on
Again,
Raw.
just in between them, blacked.
And then
Part
she,
two.
she had to repeat what he said.
Why
Like
was Kelly on Raw?
she just made an appearance during their little skit. They were talking
Yeah,
about what's it
you know when they do
Were they
that
in her
promoting thing.
hometown? What is she doing?
No, they're still in Texas somewhere, San Antonio, somewhere.
Texas. And they
Yeah.
just randomly have Kelly Kelly.
It was just she just randomly
turned
showed
up
up.
on
That wasn't at the Rumble.
She was in the
Rumble.
Rumble. Remember?
Kelly, was she in the Rumble?
She was in the women's rumble.
was.
Yeah.
Forgettable.
She was just being typical Kelly Kelly. Comes
I
in,
actually have-
does a helicopter thing, and then that's it.
I, on God, have no recollection. of her.
Wow.
And I watched it.
She
No,
was
I know she was. I believe you. I just don't remember it.
Listen. Fuck Kelly Kelly. She flipping.
Oh my
no,
god.
Yeah.
Insider
that.
exclusive.
Yeah.
You want to tell your
Yeah,
story?
she was an absolute. She was an absolute dickhead when I fucking tried to just speak to her for an interview at London Anime and Film Comic Con. She is an absolute dickhead.
Oh, what did she do?
So I just wanted to ask her for a couple of questions, and she was just there busy flicking her hair, like, oh no, I don't want to, or this. She was just absolutely just nonchalant, just completely just being absolutely rude.
That was specifically towards you or towards everyone or.
I didn't really.
Fair question.
I think it was to everyone. I think she was. I don't know what happened. And even when I even got a photo shoot as well. She was like even very fake. Like she as soon as the picture was taken, she all smiles, and as soon as the picture's done, she's just like, all right, yeah, fine, next one. Like she was. I don't know what was up. I just don't know if she was on. It was that time of the month. I don't know what it
Oh my
was.
God, why would you go
but
there first?
I don't give a fuck. On that night, she was an absolute prick. So, but
Kelly, we're coming for you.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry, but yeah, I did not get a good vibe from her. My girl, like she don't hold anything back. She could smell like something was off about this bitch. She was just like, yeah, and then she proved me right. So, but yeah, other than that, yeah, I think she's very fake. I must say. But anyway, what were we talking about? Yeah, Kelly showing up
Street
being
Profits
being blacked by Street Profits.
Liv Morgan and Lana was a fun match. Lana in her Yeezys.
Oh, I liked Liv Morgan's finisher. That nice little flatliner. That was pretty cool. Oh, you haven't seen it?
flatliner.
Yeah,
Okay.
No, fair enough.
she does-
It was like a
yeah.
springboard flatliner, yeah. And
Okay.
Lana actually sold it. It was pretty decent.
Again, I liked the old Liz. I liked the pink hair and the blue tongue. I like that. Like,
she's still got
She's still crazy and stuff, doing
Yeah.
the tongue and whatnot, but
she
she's
is
just
so
just
nice.
like-
She looks good. She looks.
but I like the
freaking
fact
good.
that she now has
Okay, look,
mic
you can't have
time.
Mandy and have Liv. You have to.
I don't give a. Listen.
And I swear there's someone else you like as well. Mandy, Liz. Who's the other?
And Lana.
Yeah,
Lana.
Yeah, Lana.
Lana's done now.
Lana's. Yeah, now she's a bit like yeah. But I mean, right now Mandy and Liv, they're top of my list, and Dana Brooke as well, if I could.
Maybe we get Rusev versus Lana at WrestleMania to show.
Oh my god! See, do you know what? If you're gonna use all four of them, a fatal four-way for a title shot, that'd be fun.
What
Intergender
the
fatal 4-way.
Fuck. Okay. All right.
Nah, I think a fatal 4-way is a bit left. But
No, go for it. Why
one
not?
on one, Rusev and Lana, could happen. It could happen.
What would be the
Oh
outcome of that
man!
match,
If this was back in the '90s, 110% that would happen. But in this day and age,
We've had an intergender match. No, intergender moment. I'm thinking of Nia Jax in the Rumble.
yeah, that's a moment.
Which I will say, everyone forgets. Everyone talks about the RKO. Everyone forgets that
Ziggler kicked her in the face.
Right,
no one talks about that.
Everyone kind of does a thing where even when you watched, there was a clip on Instagram where you put the clip of them talking about Nia Jax in the Rumble.
Yes.
Yeah,
and
I saw
it
that
started
recently.
from Rey Mysterio's
Yes,
Super
they
Night
cut
and
that
the
out.
RKO.
Yes.
They don't show you Ziggler super kicking her, and it's like, but that was the reason why they was able to get to her.
Yeah.
There was 3 people in that. And
Yeah.
I think even Ziggler commented, he was like, oh yeah, like I wonder how they got to that moment kind of thing in the comments. Because they always cut out like his super kick.
Oh, he
That was
actually said that.
Yeah, he commented on it. He was like, I wonder how they got to that moment or something like that. Like,
That's
I think
funny. I like him. He commented on the botched camera thing.
Yeah, he put it on
with
Twitter.
Edge as
He was
well.
like, oh, why would you show the
Yeah.
crowd when
Yeah.
you miss the whole spear kind of thing?
Yeah, he breaks the 4-4. Even when Andrade got eliminated, he was like, "Oh, Mr. Charlotte Flair is out." I was just like, "Why would you say that?" But yeah,
Said it on Twitter.
no, he said it on that same video when he was reacting to the Royal Rumble, and that was the same one where Orton threw out Andrade. I think
This year just gone.
no, last year's one. They were reacting to last year's Rumble. Yeah, that same video.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and he said like, "Oh, Miss Charlotte Flair's got Mr. Charlotte Flair got sent out." But
It's unfortunate for Andrade. That's all he'll be now, Mr. Charlotte Flair.
yeah, pretty much.
Natty's husband type of thing, isn't it?
What?
Oh, with Teddy Hart.
Who? Who's the Natty's
Natty.
husband? Oh, Natty's husband.
They used to chant Natty's husband. to
Oh,
Tyson Kidd.
right. Yeah. Sorry, my bad. I was just like,
Natty's husband, and then now you got what's it called?
Tyson Kidd, my bad. Yeah, fucking Teddy Hart, fucking dickhead. Anyway, we are digressing. Anyway, so yeah, on that note, we have come to the end of our episode. Oh no.
Oh,
Yeah. It has been a roller coaster ride.
definitely.
Yeah, so thank you guys for tuning in. I hope you've enjoyed this episode, laughed with us, been emotional. Leave your comments below of what your thoughts on or what you think is going to be at WrestleMania as well, and your thoughts on the Royal Rumble. We'll be sure to keep an eye out on those. Would you give your social media handles? What about Mr. Rhymes?
For me, on all platforms, it is at Mr. Rhymes _Rhymes. Sorry, Mr. _Rhymes.
_ Rhymes. Yeah,
Yes.
Mr. _
That's on
Rhymes.
all platforms.
Yes. And you, Rides.
I have recently rebranded everything, so you can catch
Branded.
me on
Scorned is the one who
Instagram,
wears.
Facebook, TikTok, Triller, Snapchat, whatever it is.
I don't have a TikTok. What is that? It's just
Can
videos,
I finish, please?
Right? You know,
Like-
I'm the old one here. I don't
This
know
is
what
my
TikTok
moment,
is.
like my new handle, like
It's just like, nigga.
Right? Like,
at Big Man Rides, BIGMANRIDEZ. Now you may talk.
I already asked them something like now, like you know.
I'll play it.
Shots.
But yes, I've got a TikTok. I haven't started using it yet. Told this guy about it, and now he's starting to use it. So
Yes.
it annoys
Wait,
me every time.
By
he
the way,
posts.
my videos actually hit 10,000 views on Insta, so thank you guys
Okay.
for that. That is just, just say what I want to say. What I want to say. But yeah, and also guys, be sure to check me out at ESGR _chaos on Twitter and on Instagram, ESGR _Robert _chaos. I'm probably gonna do a rebranding as well eventually. But yeah, until then, I have been your host, Chaos. He has been Mr. Rhymes. He has been Rides. And until next time, guys, peace.
Hey. Oh, no more drinks.
Good ass episode.
Yeah, also we recorded this time.
Mate, can you imagine?